Rockstar Games has just released a new newswire about the new update that's coming to GTA Online. They've also announced the release date, so now we know when it's coming out. This is a pretty big article, as you can see, with a newswire, so I will just go through the most important parts of it. Because we also have another newswire that came out yesterday that has even better information in it to go through in this video, so stay tuned for all the information. I have packed it all into one video for you guys. And yeah, let's just begin. The southern San Andreas economy is in crisis. Gas prices has spiked to the highest levels in decades, retail supply chains are in turmoil, and to top it off, a ferocious heatwave is gripping the state. So this is quite funny that they're actually putting gas prices in the newswire, that they're like acknowledging that that is something that's happening in the real world right now. So that's quite funny. The Criminal Enterprises is a sweeping update, bringing new missions and upgrades to GTA Online, including significant expansions to business prospects for criminal careers. Plus new elaborate contact missions with players operating as a sworn-in agent for the IAA and much more starting July 26th. We also get to know that the release date is July 26th, so it's next Tuesday, so it's not too long to wait. But this sounds nice. We already knew a bit about this, but now they've even more confirmed it that this is what's happening. The Criminal Enterprises also delivers highly requested experience improvements while giving players more choice in how they climb their way up in the criminal ranks. Players will earn increased payouts across a range of gameplay, enjoy experience improvements, and more, with new modes, vehicles, collectibles, and special events dropping all summer long, including new showroom floors where players can test drive or simply purchase a range of new vehicles on the spot. This last thing here is one thing I take notice on, and this is something I've always wondered, why isn't this in GTA Online, an actual garage or actual car shop that you can go to and then buy a car there. It could be such a good feature, and finally they're putting it in. So good on them for putting it in. And we already knew this about increased payouts. We already knew that. Okay, so now on to the actual things or actual businesses they will update. So first we got executives. Those who own an executive office will notice new staff manager Lupe ready and able to help source additional special cargo for your empty shelves. A new side gig will also open up for executives, where a shipment of special cargo will arrive daily outside your warehouse, packed and ready for delivery to the docks. Plus, 2 new sources of special cargo will also be added to the mix of source missions, increasing the variety of missions available to white-collar criminals statewide. So it looks like we will get a new staff member who is Lupe. I don't know in how form he will actually perform or do stuff, but he will apparently help you source additional special cargo for your empty shelves. So I don't know if this special cargo is something new or if it's the special cargo we already have. But one thing that is for certain new is this new side gig. A shipment of special cargo will arrive daily outside your warehouse, packed and ready for the delivery to the docks. So I'm wondering if this could actually be something good. You never know. They often add stuff like this. When the Los Santos Tuners update came out, I think it was then they added some vehicles, like some good vehicles out in the world that you could find, and when you found it, you could take it to the docks and get some money. It wasn't really that good, but it was an extra little thing to do. So maybe that it's something similar to this, but we don't know until we actually got it. 2 new source missions is also really good for the special cargo business, because those missions everybody has done a million times and everybody is really bored of it. We need new missions. They will also update bikers. So with the bikers, they've said clubhouses with the custom bike shop are getting an on-the-house upgrade where MC presidents will be able to modify clients' bikes to specifications and deliver them to customers for GTA, money and RP. Bikers will also be able to bolster their street cred and bottom lines by completing 2 new clubhouse contracts posted on the meeting room wall at the clubhouse. And you might notice patrons haunting the bar in your clubhouse. A bar resupply mission will keep the kegs tapped and the clientele, I don't know how to say that, guys, but sorry, happy while earning a little extra income for your MC business. I don't know if I like this. I already liked how the bikes were as they are right now. Maybe some more customization would be nice, because there isn't as much customization for bikes than it is for cars. But stuff like this with a minigun on a bike, I don't know, bro. I would like it to keep it a bit more like MC style. So hopefully they don't overdo it. But more customization is always appreciated. And yeah, bar supply mission and new clubhouse contracts is fun. Alright, so now we got Gunrunners or the bunker, and here Rockstar has to say, Ammunition has heard that you're all about supplying quality goods at a fair price, and they want in. Make a daily delivery to a designated ammunition store for an additional source of revenue. When stocking your bunker, you'll come across 2 new resupply missions. So be sure to rob these new targets for all they're worth. And players will also be able to just call Agent 14 from the road to increase their research progress by sourcing data from a well-armed mark. Very, very cool. 2 new resupply missions. I don't know if they will really be used too much, because everybody just buys supplies. But if they actually give you more supplies, maybe the meta of the game could get switched up a bit, so we'll see. Working with ammunition with a daily delivery could be something cool, but it depends on the price, of course. If the price is pretty bad, you'll maybe just do it 1 or 2 times and then you'll never do it again. But it is a bit of a fun thing. And upping your research progress is a big thing, because research takes so damn long, it's insane. But you have to do a mission for this, so we'll see how much it actually increases the research progress, but I expect it to do quite a bit. We also got Nightclub owners. They will also get a new update, so Nightclub owners can now contact Johan to take on missions to source goods for their nightclub warehouse, or they can call Tony to launch club management missions. 2 new club management missions have been added to the roster, giving you new ways to promote your above-board operations. Meanwhile, inside your club, you'll be able to maintain the vibes by ejecting troublemakers and chaperoning passed out VIPs to safe locations off-site. So we got 2 new club management missions. I think they referring to the popularity missions. I don't really know though at the spot right here, but I think that's what I mean. And you'll also be able to kick out people, as I say here, and get some VIPs to a safe location off-site if that's the case. So something nice. We also got a bit about the IAA missions. They say that the profits from soaring gas prices all seem to be flowing one way into the pockets of the most notorious oil-rich dynasty in the Los Santos area. The IAA smells a criminal conspiracy. Agent ULP will be in touch with the new Operation Paper Trail, commissioning 1 to 4 players as sworn-in agents to investigate the local petrochemical magnates, the Duggans, to see if their invisible hand behind spiraling oil prices. So we get a bit more information about the new IAA missions. Seems pretty cool. And here they're just talking about some new vehicles, not really important. Some new tuners vehicles, Benny's vehicles. But one thing that is a bit important is that we get 2 new Immunitech vehicles, which is always pretty cool, because Immunitech allows you to get missile lock-on jammers, which prevents all lock-on, so that's pretty cool. At the end here we also have a segment about the increased payouts and other improvements, and here they just talk about the reduction of the effectiveness of the Oppressor Mk2. Also a easier way to replenish health during firefights with more convenient access to snacks and armor and much more. So we already knew this, that Oppressor Mk2 was getting a nerf, and we already knew that the snacks thing, but we also have a little segment here. The criminal enterprises will also introduce several changes to the economy, including permanent boosts to race and adversary mode, payouts, increased payouts for original heists and the Doomsday heist, bigger paydays for bodyguards, associate and MC members, and more. So this is what I said in my previous video, that I thought the Doomsday heist would get a payout increase, which it now has, and the original heist has also got that. So that's pretty good because they also needed it. In general, I think all these boosts are pretty good. Bodyguards, associate and MC members earned way too low, or they didn't get anything, so it's good that they get now a bigger payday. Alright, so that was the first newswire. This is the second newswire that came out yesterday. I'm a bit late on this, but I wanted to make everything in one big video so I could tell everything to you guys. Starting July 26th, players will be able to engage in business activities, including sell missions in private and invite-only sessions. We already know this, they said it last time, but this is a very big thing, and now they've also confirmed that business activities, so resupplying, basically everything, will now can be done in private. So that is really good. Now griefing won't be as of a big problem anymore. And also they have reduced the effectiveness of the Mark II, so yeah, griefing will be a lot less of a problem now, I think. So we have some vehicle customization improvements here, and I can read some of them. The first one here is that all vehicles with access to the LS car meet will now be able to be equipped with low grip tires, which is pretty nice. Second one is that vehicles will be delivered faster when requesting from the mechanic. And this is pretty nice because it takes so long for the mechanic to deliver your vehicle. So yeah, good thing that they're upping the speed on it. Players will no longer incur a charge for destroying another player's weaponized personal vehicle, avoiding penalties for those who return fire and successfully neutralize attackers. This is a pretty good thing, a big thing actually, because often before, if you actually kill someone in their weaponized vehicle, you would get like 15 grand or 20 grand you have to pay for their vehicle, even though they attacked you. So good thing that they've changed it now, that you can destroy someone else's personal vehicle if they actually shoot you and you return fire on them. The number of ownable properties will be increased from 8 to 10, increasing total garage space by up to 20 vehicles. That's very nice for OG players who has basically everything in the game. So yeah, good addition. Yeah, blah blah blah. We know that the Mark II will get reduced, homing missiles will get reduced, and countermeasures will have increased cooldowns and fewer uses. Yeah. The Sparrow helicopter will have chaff and flare countermeasures available when being modified inside the Kosaka to make it less vulnerable to enemy fire. And here we have a screenshot on how the new snack and armor system will work. So apparently you will just need to go into your weapons screen, and up in the corner you will see how to press it. So apparently just press up on D-pad or press in the right stick, just press it down, and you will equip armor and eat a snack. So that looks pretty good. I hope you can actually like spam it like you could before, because or else you will have to stay a long time just eating snacks to get full health again. You'll now be able to jog inside the Diamond Casino and Resort, the Music Locker and the nightclubs. So that's a really nice thing, because it always takes so long to just walk around the Diamond Casino when you're trying to go and spin the wheel. So yeah, really good addition. If a player fails and quick restarts a mission, snacks will now be restocked to however many they started the mission with. This is a lifesaver, man, because there's been so many times I have failed a heist so many times, and then I don't have any snacks left, so I have to quit the whole heist, get some snacks, and then start it up again. So annoying. So this is really nice, and it's actually bigger than you think. And this is a big thing. To reduce instances of griefing, The kill/death statistic will no longer be affected by kills made in free roam. Going forward, this ratio will only be affected by kills scored in competitive gameplay. This is a big thing. Oh my god, it's big. They will now remove the KD statistic in free roam. Now KD warriors will just die. Now that KD is extra irrelevant. It's like even more irrelevant than it was before. Because now they can't even see it. Oh my god, this is a really good change. And I think GTA was never about KD, so it's good that they have removed it from free mode and just in competitive gameplay, because that's where it belongs. On to some of the payout increases now. We have payout increases for the races. Standard race, including player creator race, will pay out an average of 50% more GTA money. Sounds like a pretty good increase. It's the same with adversary modes, 50% increase. And now we got on the heists. Listen up. To encourage group play, all players joining heist setups will receive 50% more GTA money than the current payout. And additionally, the minimum cut for finales is now set at 15% for each member. The cost of heist setup fees has been reduced across the board to GTA money 25k. So 50% increase here too on the heists. I think it's really good that they're upping the heist too, but I thought we already had 50%. 15% was the lowest cut you could take on finales, didn't we? I may be wrong on this, but I thought we had 15% as the lowest one, but yeah, I don't know. The following heist finales will award an additional 75% GTA money payout on top of the current take. The Visa job, the Humane Labs raid, the Prison Break finale, and the Series A funding finale. 75% increase. I don't know if these will become meta now, but that's a big increase. And maybe it could be worth doing some of these original heists now. And these heist finales here will also award an additional 50% GTA money payout on top of the current take. So the Pacific Standard Jump finale, the Doomsday Heist Act 1, the Doomsday Heist Act 2 and Act 3. Sounds like a pretty good boost too. The Doomsday Heist take way too long for how much they give, so 50% boost will probably make them a bit worth it, I think. And the Pacific Standard needed a 50% boost. If I'm correct, that would be now 1.5 million instead of 1 million, so I guess pretty good. And now, this is the big thing everybody is talking about. With this update, all heists will be aligned to have the same cooldown timer of 1 in-game day, 48 minutes, when playing as a group. We will also adjust specific aspects of the Cayo Perico heist finale to better balance a player's time spent in GTA Online. Solo playthroughs of the Cayo Perico heist finale will trigger a cooldown of 3 in-game days. And after stealing a high value primary target in the Cayo Perico heist finale, the higher value primary targets will appear less often for the next 72 hours, while the value of secondary targets will increase. This is intended to encourage exploration and cooperation between players. They have nerfed Cayo Perico, guys. What do I think of this? In my opinion, I actually think it's good. The Cayo Perico was so overpowered, there was no point in doing anything else. So when doing it solo, you will like cooldown on 3 in-game days, which would then be 3 times 48 minutes. I can't do math, so yeah, but it's 3 times 48 minutes, which is basically, what is it, over 2 hours, I think. So it's quite a long time in between, but it encourages you to do other stuff. That is the point of this whole update. So I think it's a success. I don't know how it will be when the update actually comes out, but I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I think it's good actually. Also, we got boost for organization and MC members. We already knew this. Bodyguards, associate and MC members will earn a lot more GTA money for joining and participating in organizations and motorcycle club activities. So I think you will get quite a lot. Yeah, the baseline salaries will be doubled, it says here. And I think also if you do a sell mission with people, you will get a increased payout for those sell missions when you do sell missions now, just like they have it in Reddit Online. So very good addition. Should have been like this from the beginning, but they finally have changed it. And this is pretty interesting. This is the last thing, guys. So it's a long video, I know, but this is the last thing here. We got first time payout boosts. So apparently you will now get first time payout boosts on multiple of the businesses. So executives, bikers, gun runners, and nightclub will get payout boosts. So executives will get a 3 times payout for the new export mixed goods sell missions. This can be accessed through your executive assistant after one of your new warehouse staff members have acquired their first batch of special cargo. So that's quite a lot. I don't know how that will work. Bikers will also produce stock at 3 times the speed for their first sell mission, and then it will go back to regular times. Gun runners will get research speeds that are tripled for your first research. Gun runners will get research times that are tripled for your first research item. I don't know how big this will really be. One research item is not that much, but also production speeds are also tripled, and they also return to normal rates after your first sell mission is completed. It seems like it's the same for all of these. Your first sell mission for each of the businesses listed above will reward double the usual GTA payout, so you will get double the payout for it too. So lots of money to get this update. You gotta get grinding when this update comes out, guys. And that was the whole newswire that came out yesterday. Now we're going through everything, all the information that Rockstar has given us in one whole big video. So I hope you guys like this type of video instead of making like a lot of videos just on one thing, because it is the same thing, just a bit more in depth in this newswire and a bit more basic in the other one, but I put it into one so you guys get it. I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about my opinion about it and also sharing the information with you guys. I will most likely, and this is pretty likely, 90% likely, I will make a how to prepare video for the new update. So how much money you need, what you should do, everything like that to the new update. So yeah, subscribe for that if you want that. But anyway, I'm gonna go now, guys. So yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you next time, lads. Farewell.